We did it. We finally closed on our new old home. Built in 1886, right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And honestly, I still don't know what to call her. The online plat says Foursquare, but nope. I thought she was a queen and free classic. But then we got a note from the previous owners, passed down from the family who lived here from 1984 to 2006, and they say she is a simplified Italianate. And given that the guy was a history buff, I'm inclined to believe him. He also told us the porch used to span just the front, the full-length columns were removed, the stairs were changed to straight-on, and the entrance was extended at some point. So much has changed, but so much might still be hiding. Inside, the house had been extensively redone out of necessity. When the last owners bought it in 1984, it was condemned. No indoor plumbing until the 1910s. No electricity. They did most of the work themselves, and while the current colors are, well, let's just say bold, I actually kind of love them. Rainbows over beige any day. We've already met them, yes, really, and they give us insider tips about the layout, the floors, even where the old coal stove sat. There were apparently large gaps in the floorboards where they stood. But I'm hoping we can pull spare wood from closets to patch them in. Right now, carpet covers everything. But I'm pretty sure the original wood floors are underneath, both upstairs and down. Fingers crossed they're not too far gone. I think it might be oak or heart pine. Upstairs, there's even another inch of subfloor. Not sure why yet, but we'll figure it out. This weekend, we start pulling up carpet. Walls may come down, surprises will happen. And yes, I'll probably be back here with a million questions. We're not aiming for a full historical renovation. We want to honor her character, bring back moldings, restore details where we can, but also put in our own touches. This house isn't a museum, it's a living, breathing part of our lives. And hey, I may not have a ton of experience, but I've got ADHD energy, misplaced confidence, and a dream. That's gotta count for something, right? To everyone who's ever taken on an old house with more hope than skill, welcome, you're home. If you love old homes, real stories, and DIY spirit, please like, comment, and subscribe to Haven and Hand for more journeys of discovery, restoration, and rainbow-colored courage. Because some houses don't need perfection, they just need someone who believes in them.
While gutting our 1904 to 1910 colonial for square for electrical work, I was stopped in my tracks by a gift from over a century ago, tucked into the ceiling. Like a time capsule, no one knew was there, were for rolls of original wallpaper, still intact, still vibrant, still full of early 1900s charm. And that wasn't all. Pieces of the Delineator, a women's magazine from 1912, carefully folded and forgotten. And then a delicate calling card, Mrs. T.J. Jones. Just that. No other clues. But in that small piece of paper, an entire life feels present. Who was she? Did she live here? Was she the one who papered these walls? Did she choose the pattern, hold these rolls, dream of how the rooms would look? This house is just 10 minutes outside Pittsburgh, but in that moment, time collapsed. I wasn't just rewiring old circuits. I was touching history. These aren't just artifacts. They're echoes. And instead of discarding them, we're preserving every piece. The wallpaper rolled gently. The magazine scraps sealed in archival sleeves. Mrs. Jones' card labeled with care. We'll honor her name. We'll protect what she left behind. Because when you restore an old home, you don't just rebuild walls, you become a keeper of stories. And if you've ever found something hidden in your floors, walls, or ceilings, you know this feeling. That quiet awe, that deep connection across time. If this story moves you, please like, comment, and subscribe to Haven and Hand for more moments of discovery, restoration, and homes filled with memory. Because some houses don't just have history, they remember us.
We've been in our 1941 Southern Colonial for just over 3 months, and the kitchen is mostly finished, and I just can't wait another day to share. We decided to keep the black stone countertops and based our design choices around them, and tried our best to give the space a 1940s vibe. We took out the hanging cabinets above the stove, which really opened the room up and let in the light from the bay window. We kept the hardware and painted it black. My husband did all of the work himself, apart from one tricky issue that required an electrician. Wood blinds for the bay windows are on order. The floors need to be refinished, but we decided to wait until it's warm enough to open windows for ventilation. Also, my husband will be installing teacup hooks and building a plate rack in the coffee station, just above the lava lamp. He'll also build a platform to raise the refrigerator by 8 inches. I've included a pic of the platform he built in our previous house for reference. I've also included before pics and a pic of the bottle that inspired our color choices. Edit to answer the question about raising the fridge. With our prior house kitchen renovation, the cutout for the fridge was already there and couldn't be changed. So my husband built the platform to lift the fridge to fill the space. I absolutely loved that I didn't have to bend down to root around on the bottom shelf. So when we started this renovation, I asked him to do the same.